Hello, today I'm happy to announce that I'm going to be running a Pure Pauper Tournament. This is what we're calling it, sort of modeled after Doomwake's Pure Modern Tournaments, which is just going to be the Pauper format, but with no supplemental sets, to sort of see what Pauper would be like if it weren't defined by cards from supplemental sets, such as like Modern Horizons, Lord of the Rings, and the Commander sets. So the cards like Swiftspear, Ephemerate, the Bridges, Monarch, Initiative, the Gates are all things that will not be allowed in this tournament. The tournaments can be played on Magic Online through Melee. So you will have to own your deck on Magic Online to participate. The entry is going to be free, and there will be 50 tickets and prizes paid out to the top 4. So the tournament's going to follow normal rules for Pauper legality. So the current ban list is going to apply. However, you can't play with any cards from supplemental sets. So sets like Vintage Masters, Modern Horizons 1, Modern Horizons 2, blah, blah, blah. All these sets will not be allowed. And I created a Scryfall query here that's going to search for only cards that are legal in this tournament. So if you go here to Scryfall and you search for just Pauper, this will give you about 9,000 cards. And then using the query for Pure Pauper, you get about 8,000 cards. So you lose about 1,000 cards from the format. So you can use the Scryfall query here to determine whether or not the card you are interested in is legal in Pure Pauper. So if we type in Lightning Bolts here and search, Lightning Bolt shows up, so it is legal in the format. This is obviously from like Alpha and Beta, and these are not considered supplemental sets, so the card is legal. If we type in like Ash Barrens, you'll see nothing shows up, which means the card is not legal. And Ash Barrens comes from a commander deck, so it's not going to be legal. Let's say we type in Foil. That card is also from Master Set, so it's not going to be legal. And the idea is, just to see what Pauper would be like if it weren't affected by supplemental sets quite as much. And all of the current top decks in Pauper lose at least one big card from these changes. So the brewing should be interesting. I'm going to link this document in the description, and this also has a tournament link. This will take you to the Melee tournament here. And this is capped at 64 players. I would recommend that you register as soon as you can. I don't imagine we'll hit the cap, but maybe. And then I set the format in the tournament as Pauper. So you will just have to know that you can't register cards that are not allowed. And if you do register cards that are not allowed, you'll be dropped from the event because the deck lists are going to be public. It is going to be an open deck list event. And then the event is going to happen on Saturday, October 7th at 10 a.m. PST. And then there will either be 5 or 6 rounds of Swiss, depending on how many players, plus a single elimination top 8 with prizes to the top 4. Hope to see you then.